Texas Rangers at Coors Field for a quick 2-game set with the Rockies. Both teams 6-4 to start their year. Rockies will go to Texas for 2 more games later on in the season. Good pitching matchup today. It's Jon Gray for the Rockies against Corey Kluber for the Texas Rangers. Kluber spending all of his career as a member of the Cleveland Indians before being traded this offseason. So here's a look at Jon Gray. 11 1/3 innings through 2 starts. 10 strikeouts, 5 walks. 132 whip, 397 ERA. Gray looking for a little bit better numbers in his 3rd start of the year. Better in that first game of the year than the second game. First batter he will face is the shortstop for Texas, Elvis Andrus, as we get our first look at interleague play this year. Rangers from the American League West coming in. First pitch to Andrus is swung on and lined towards the gap in right center field. That's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Over to cut it off is Blackman, and cruising into second base with the leadoff double is Elvis Andrus. It's the 6th double of the year already for Andrus, and the Rangers have a scoring opportunity after the first pitch of the ballgame from Gray. So interesting point we'll be making throughout this broadcast is comparing the Rangers and the Rockies in terms of how their off seasons went. As the Rangers are about the antithesis of the Rockies for how they went about their offseason, to be quite honest with you. Though both teams are now 6-4. Rockies at 2nd place in the NL West at the moment. Rangers won 78 ball games last year. Rockies won 71. But over the past 3 seasons, Rockies have about 20 more wins. There's a line drive base hit into right field. Andrus will be waved around third, and he will score. It's 1-0 Rangers early on. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First pitch from Gray is taken inside with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Gallo, .313 with a home run on the young season, a .450 on base percentage. Lots of power in Gallo's bat. Yeah, but Rockies winning about 25 more games than the Rangers over the past 3 seasons. And they were in a relatively similar position this offseason for what they could do. Rockies essentially chose to stand pat for the most part. A few minor deals like the waiver claim for Tyler Kinley, also signing Elias Diaz. There's a strike on the outside corner to Gallo, 2-1 the count. And the 2-1 pitch is taken high. 3 balls and a strike with Nick Solak waiting on deck for the Rangers. And the Rangers did a lot this offseason, brought in quite a few free agents, about $60 million worth. As the 3-1 misses outside, and Gray's having a rough start to this one. Chichi Gonzalez in the ballgame on Sunday gave up 3 runs in the first inning, but the Rockies offense roared back to score 10 unanswered runs. Here is Nick Solak now for the Rangers, hitting .273 on the young season. First pitch from Gray is taken for a strike. Jordan Lyles now a member of the Rangers. He's bounced around a little bit after his time with the Rockies and really has found success away from Coors Field. There's an 0-1 pitch to Solak. It swung on and missed for strike 2. Lyles signing a 2-year, $16 million deal with Texas. Here comes an 0-2 from Gray, and that strike 3 called. He got him on strikes. Solak doesn't agree with that call, and it looks like the Rockies might have gotten a break on that one. We'll take a look at it again. Might have been below the zone a little bit, but Gray gets the call. Kyle Gibson, former member of the Twins, also signed a 3-year, $28 million deal with the Rangers, to bolster their starting rotation. Robinson Chirinos, a catcher who was in the conversation for the Rockies this offseason, signed a 1-year, $6.75 million deal with the Rangers. Swinging a high fly ball to right field. Blackman's going back on this one, and in front of the track, he'll get there to make the catch. That's out number 2. Let's take a look at the rest of the starting lineup for the Texas Rangers now. See Matt Duffy playing third base, batting second. Joey Gallo, Nick Solak, Danny Santana bats fifth in center field, batting sixth. The first baseman, Ronald Guzman, batting seventh. The catcher we were just talking about, Robinson Chirinos. Look at that start to his year. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Rougned Odor, and Corey Kluber getting the start today as the pitcher. Here's Ronald Guzman, first baseman, hitting .241 with a couple home runs to start the year. Chirinos, former member of the Rangers, then went over to the Astros for a spell. Now he is back in Texas. Also signed Todd Frazier, who is not the Todd father. Only Todd Helton is the Todd father. 1 year, $5 million deal for him. Rangers were looking to be a player for Anthony Rendon. He went over to the Angels on a huge deal, so Rangers missed out there. But they're going to go, they went with a backup option. That was Todd Frazier. You could do worse backup options. There's a pitch inside to Guzman, 2-1 the count. And I'd like to apologize for the technical difficulties to start this one. It's now at 3-2 count on Ronald Guzman. And the pitch coming now is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll retire the side. Rangers put across a run. They lead at 1-0. Dahl, Story, Blackman due up. Corey Kluber making his third start of the year for the Rangers. .225 ERA through 16 innings, 19 strikeouts and 5 walks. 12 hits allowed. His whip sits at 106. And his third start of the season came over in a trade with the Cleveland Indians. Emmanuel Clace being traded over to the Cleveland Indians in that deal, along with Delino DeShields Jr. David Dahl, first pitch from Kluber, is taken for a strike. Dahl broke up an offer, got a hit in Sunday's ball game. Corey Kluber, if he wins today's game, that would be his 100th win of his career. Another move for the Rangers this offseason, they signed left-handed pitcher Joely Rodriguez to a 2-year, $5.5 million deal. So the pitch to Dahl, it's taken outside of the 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Also, Nomar Mazara, no longer a member of the Rangers, traded to the White Sox for an outfielder named Steele Walker. Walker, Texas Ranger. There's a ground ball hit towards short. It's going to be a long throw for Andrus, and it's not in time. Infield single to lead off this bottom of the first inning for David Dahl. And that will bring up Trevor Story, hit his first home run of the season on Sunday. So 163 his average is sitting at. These are all very early in the season numbers. Rangers also this offseason acquired first baseman Sam Travis from the Red Sox for a lefty named Jeffrey Springs, acquired Adolis Garcia from the Cardinals for cash considerations, and claimed Jimmy Herget off waivers from the Reds. He was later outrighted to their AAA affiliate. First pitch from Kluber to Story is taken inside, ball one. So 1-0 from Kluber to Story, and it's taken outside. A lot of minor league deals also for the Rangers this offseason. They brought in Cody Allen, former closer for Cleveland. Greg Bird, former member of the New York Yankees. Matt Duffy, who you saw in the starting lineup today. There's a pitch inside, 3-0 on Story with Charlie Blackman waiting on deck. Tim Fedorovich, catcher, brought in a minor league deal. Rob Refsnyder, also a former Yankee. Yadiel Rivera, Blake Swihart, former top prospect in the Red Sox organization. We saw him a little bit with Arizona last year. Edinson Volquez, as he continues to recover from injury, signed a minor league deal as well. 3-0 to Story is swung on and missed, trying to launch at one on 3-0. There's a 3-1, and that's swung on and missed. And from 3-0, it's now 3-2 on Story. Hunter Pence no longer with the Rangers. He signed a deal with them last year and really revived his career. Now he's back with the San Francisco Giants. Strike 3 called, and Story, who was ahead 3-0, now strikes out, and that's out number 1. That'll bring up Charlie Blackmon, 225 with a home run. Home run coming in that series against the Padres, in which the Rockies won. So Rockies split the first series of the season with the Padres, then took 2 of 3 from the Dodgers, and then 2 of 3 from the Padres in the first homestand of the year. Strike on the outside corner to Blackmon at 0-1. So lots of activity for the Rangers this offseason. There's a pitch low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rangers have a new ballpark now. We'll see that when we go to Texas a little later on. Dahl goes, and the throw is in time to get him. It's the second time in a couple games now we've seen Dahl out at second base trying to steal. And that will be out number 2. It's a 1-2 count now on Blackmon. Comes the pitch. And it's swung on and lined right to the third baseman. And that'll retire the side. It's 1-0 Rangers. Chirinos, Odor, Kluber due up in the second. Robinson Chirinos leads off. He's on an 8-game hitting streak to start the year. .481 batting average, a .1255 OPS. John Gray looking for better results here in the second. First pitch is swung on and grounded to short. Story's got a long throw, but he's got plenty of time, and that's out number 1. Defense for the Rockies. Left to right in the outfield, it's Ian Desmond, David Dahl, Charlie Blackmon. Infield corners, Nolan Arenado and Daniel Murphy. Up the middle, your double play combination, Trevor Story and Ryan McMahon. The catcher, Drew Butera, for the pitcher, John Gray. Same lineup we have seen, all but the catcher position, for every game of the year for the Rockies so far. First pitch to Rougned Odor is taken inside. Odor, 257 with a home run on the year. Never going to be one for a whole lot of on-base percentage. You see that mark? Just a tad over the 275 mark. Here comes a 1-0 from Gray. And it's swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rangers certainly making a lot of moves this offseason to field a competitive product. There's a pitch low. Houston Astros, probably the favorites in that division. Oakland Athletics are a strong team. Won over 95 games last year. There's a pitch outside. 3-1 on Odor, who is not easy to walk. Los Angeles Angels, of course, bringing in Anthony Rendon and trying to succeed as well. There's a swing and a foul out of play. Count goes full. Rangers were mentioned in some trade rumors for Nolan Arenado and Chris Bryant. Of course, that not coming to fruition, and Rougned Odor takes a pitch inside. That's a one-out walk here in the top of the second. Odor does not walk very often at all. Gray walks him. Josh Donaldson was also a free agent this offseason, as the Rangers really wanted to explore some upgrades at the third base position. Donaldson over to the Twins on a 4-year deal. You talk about active off seasons, the Twins were all over the place. Corey Kluber lays down a bunt back to the mound. Gray goes to second for 1, back to first, and that's a double play. Kluber grounds into the inning-ending double play. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Rangers. Nolan Arenado is on a 7-game hitting streak. He leads off this bottom of the second. 3 home runs, 8 runs batted in on the year. Todd Frazier is now 34 years old. He's playing third base for the Rangers, at least on their roster. He's not in there today. First pitch from Kluber to Arenado is low. Solid glove work, slightly above average hitting for Frazier. Pitch to Arenado is swung on and fouled out of play. Just $5.5 million on that deal for Frazier, though. Rangers looking to get bang for their buck. 1-1 pitch to Arenado is taken low and in the dirt. With that starting rotation, Mike Minor and Lance Lynn have been some affordable veterans that have been signed over the past few seasons, and they have really been great returns on investment for the Rangers. Comes a 2-1 pitch to Arenado from Kluber, and it's taken inside. There's Kyle Gibson, and Lance Lynn will look to help out that rotation, along with Corey Kluber, of course. 3-1 pitch to Arenado is swung on and fouled back. Three-two pitch to Arenado is swung on and lined towards left center field. And that's going to get down and go to the wall. Arenado will cruise into second base with a leadoff double here in the second. Arenado on a tear right now, third double of the year. That'll bring up Daniel Murphy. Hit a 3-run home run for his first homer of the year in Sunday's game against the Padres. .211 average, but that's steadily climbing. So Corey Kluber, he's on an immensely affordable deal for the production he provides. He was injured a lot of last season. First pitch to Murphy is taken just a bit inside. Kluber making $17.5 million in 2020. There's an option for an $18 million option next season. So 1-0 to Murphy, and it swung on and fouled the other way. A high-risk, high-reward rotation the Rangers have put together. You can read more about their offseason on MLBTradeRumors.com. They have offseason reviews for most teams completed. The one for the Rangers. There's a 1-1 pitch coming to Murphy, and it's taken for a strike on the outside corner. One-two pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Juan Nicasio also with the Rangers on a deal for their bullpen. Former Colorado Rocky. There's a ground ball pulled foul by Murphy. Robinson Chirinos was 35. His birthday was recent. I'm not sure exactly. June 5. He'll be 36 on June 5. Two-two pitch on its way to Murphy with Arenado on second base after the leadoff double. That one's down and in with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Ryan McMahon waiting on deck. Let's see, just a couple games ago we were wondering about that batting average for McMahon being around the 100 mark. Now it's up at 250 after he's had 3 straight multi-hit games. Tearing the cover off the ball right now. 3-2 pitch to Murphy is swung on and fouled the other way towards the seats. Rangers also looking for Danny Santana to continue hitting, for Nick Solak to break out. There's a pitch down and away, and Daniel Murphy draws a walk. First 2 base runners reach for the Rockies here in the bottom of the second. Rangers also hoping for Elvis Andrus and Rougned Odor to perform up the middle as their double play combination. Stinger gets the crowd excited here. Joey Gallo trying to build off 2019 season. Prodigious power for him. Ryan McMahon the batter now, and the first pitch from Kluber is swung on and chopped foul at the plate. The 0-1 is swung on and pulled foul. 0-2 quickly now on McMahon. Hat tip to Renee Deckard, who sent me the Joe Sheehan newsletter. And Joe Sheehan wrote an interesting article comparing the Rockies to the Rangers in their offseason. There's a pitch down and in. Rockies have a lot of homegrown talent. Meanwhile, for the Rangers, they are struggling to get their homegrown talent to perform. They've relied on these free agent deals. McMahon swings and misses, and that's strike 3 and out number 1 here in the bottom of the second. Really, Mike Minor and Lance Lynn last year were a couple of the best pitchers in the American League, and they both had salaries of less than $20 million combined. And they really got Danny Santana, Hunter Pence to perform last year on both really small fringe deals. There's a pitch to Ian Desmond. That's a strike on the inside corner. Also, Rafael Montero, if you might remember that name from the New York Mets organization, he put up a 2.48 ERA, 34 strikeouts, and 5 walks out of the bullpen for the Rangers last year. He's back there as one of their setup options this year. 0-1 to Desmond is swung on and missed. He's quickly down 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and fouled away. Of course, Rockies aren't only homegrown. They do have free agent options like Wade Davis, Ian Desmond, as there's a ground ball hit towards second base. Odor makes the play for out number 2. That'll act like a sacrifice bunt as Arenado advances to third, Murphy to second. Wade Davis, Ian Desmond, Daniel Murphy, free agent representations for the Rockies. But they haven't had quite as much success as the Rangers have. It's really how you can look to these two teams as operating very differently, but both having relatively similar 3-tier stretches. First pitch to Drew Butera is swung on and yanked foul. When you look at the 2017 top 10 prospect list for the Rangers, there's Ronald Guzman is really the most recognizable name in the starting lineup today. They just haven't really panned out in the major leagues. 1-1 pitch coming to Butera, and it's taken low. That's swung on and hit towards second base on the backhand is Odor. Throws to first and that'll retire the side. Rockies get their first 2 on, but that is all. We go to the third inning, 1-0 Rangers. Ken Kuchner-Kavich of Purple Row along with you. Want to remind you that this telecast is not affiliated with Major League Baseball, MLB The Show 20, or the Colorado Rockies. John Gray delivers first pitch outside to Elvis Andrus. One-0 is swung on and hit towards right field. Blackman got a late read on it. Now he comes in and plays it on a hop. That's a leadoff single for Elvis Andrus, his second hit of the day.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt Duffy.
Just swinging a foul the other way off the bat of Matt Duffy. RBI single his first time up, 8 hits and 23 at-bats to start the season. Todd Frazier will be getting in there against left-handed pitching. That one swung on and pulled foul, 0-2 quickly on Duffy, former member of the Tampa Bay Rays. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and grounded to short, to second for 1, back to first, and that is an easy double play. 6-4-3. Story starts that one. Quickly 2 outs now. Here's Joey Gallo, drew a walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch from Gray is taken way inside, ball 1. Two outs, and the 1-0 pitch is swung on and popped up. Shallow right field. Blackman over towards the line. He'll get there and make the catch to retire the side. It's 1-0 Rangers. We go to the bottom of the third. 9-1-2 hitters due up for the Rockies. John Gray leads off this bottom of the third inning, looking for his first hit on the year. Not a whole lot of power or batting average to speak of in Gray's bat, but remember, he did hit a very long home run to center field here at Coors Field a few years ago. First pitch tries to launch there, and it swung on and missed. Next pitch is swung on and chopped foul. Jorge Soler had a really good season for the Kansas City Royals last season. Just saw he hit his 7th homer of the year already for them here in 2020. The pitch to Gray is taken for a strike, and that is strike 3, and that is out number 1. Take a look at the AL West early on. The Astros are off to that 7-4 lead. 7-4 record. The Rangers are only a half game back at 6-4. The Angels sitting at the 500 mark. 2.5 back are the A's, and then you have the Seattle Mariners. Here's David Dahl, base hit his first time up, infield single. Good to see for Dahl. First pitch here is taken just a bit outside. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and pulled foul. Dahl looking to get things going at the plate. It's good to see some hits from him in the past 2 games. It's taken low and away, 2-1 the count. 2-1 pitch from Kluber is swung on and hit in the air to left. And over to make the catch for out number 1. It's Joey Gallo in left. That'll bring up Trevor Story. Struck out his first time up. Kluber went 3-0 on him, but came back to get Story with a backwards K. First pitch here is swung on and pulled foul. One 1-0 Rangers. 0-1 pitch from Kluber to Story is taken low and away. And here we go with the 1-1 pitch. That is way high. 2-1 the count. Predictable fastball count now for Story. That was pitch number 50 of the day for Kluber. He's been effective, but not necessarily efficient here through 2 2/3. 2-1 coming to Story. Is taken low. 3-1 with Charlie Blackman waiting on deck. And here comes a 3-1. That swung on and chopped weakly towards third. Cutting off his Duffy and throwing to first. That'll retire the side. Through 3 innings, it remains 1-0 Rangers. Nick Solak, the right fielder today, leads off this 4th inning. Struck out his first time up. Rangers really looking for him to make strides this year. First pitch from Gray in this 4th is taken outside and low. And that's inside, 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Comes a 2-0. It's swung on and lined right to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Says, look what I found. Comes up with that one in his glove. And that is out number 1. That's why they call it the hot corner. Andy Santana will bat now. Flied out his first time up. Nick Groke of The Athletic had an article this offseason about a potential trade, because for a time it was honestly looking like Arenado was going to be traded. There's a strike on the outside corner. Did not come to fruition. But part of that deal that Groke came up with was sending Arenado and Desmond. There's a line drive off of Gray. Karam's over to first base. Second base, rather. McMahon throws to first for the out. And John Gray took that one in the groin. He's able to walk up under his own power, but as a precaution, Gray is going to be replaced. That's an unfortunate thing to see. We already saw Kyle Freeland go down with a broken cheek after a comebacker, and he has to spend time on the 10-day injured list. It looks a little bit better for Gray, who looks good as he's walking off, as good as he can. But as a precautionary measure, they're going to be replacing him in this one. That'll be Yency Almonte coming in now. 6 innings on the season, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks for Yency Almonte. See, righties hitting him much better than lefties. His ERA is sitting at 7.50 right now. He came in as sort of a mop-up duty after Antonio Senzatella's rough start a couple days ago, and he got roughed up as well, did Almonte, so hopefully better results here today. Rockies still do get that out on the Matt Duffy line drive off of Gray. Joey Gallo takes first pitch strike. So second time this year in the very young season we've seen comebackers back to the mound injure Rockies starting pitchers. It's a pitch outside, 2-1 the count. Yency Almonte, the long reliever out of this year's bullpen. 2-1 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air towards right. Going over his Dahl, he'll get there to make the catch in right center field, and that'll retire the side. John Gray has to leave this game due to an injury. We'll share more information as we get it. It's 1-0 Rangers going to the bottom of the 4th. Charlie Blackmon leads off the bottom of the 4th inning, lined out his first time up. First pitch from Kluber is taken for a strike. Blackmon 2 for 8 in his career off Kluber. One of those hits a home run. And here comes an 0-1 delivery. That swung on and missed quickly. 0-2 on Blackmon. Nolan Arenado is waiting on deck. He's got his average up over 370 now. 0-2 coming to Blackmon. It is taken outside. Here's the 1-2. And that swung on and lined foul the other way over the third baseman, Stu Cole. Third base coach. Not sure he'd still be able to handle the hot corner. 1-2 pitch to Blackmon is swung on and fouled the other way. One more time, a 1-2 pitch from Kluber to Blackmon is taken low and away with a fastball. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. That's out number 1. Nice pitch from Kluber. That'll bring up Nolan Arenado. Doubled his first time up to continue his hitting streak. I believe it's at 8 games now. First pitch from Kluber here is taken inside. See that batting average up to .371 for Arenado early on in this one. 1-0 pitch is swung on and chopped foul at the plate. See how many innings Yency Almonte can give his manager, Bud Black, after John Gray has to lead this game due to injury. There's a check swing and a pitch low. Arenado did not go. He's in a hitter's count now, 2-1. Two-one pitch is swung on and fouled the other way. That pitch is taken inside, and the count goes full. Daniel Murphy waiting on deck. The swing and a ground ball, sliding stop at short by Andrews, gets up, throws, and got him. Nice play by Andrews. With two outs, that'll leave it up to Daniel Murphy. Drew a walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch is swung on and fouled out of play. Murphy last game against the Padres on Sunday hit a 3-run home run for his first homer of the year as an 0-1. That swung on and chopped foul at the plate. Quickly 0-2 on Murphy. 42 of 67 pitches for strikes from Kluber. There's an 0-2 that swung on and popped up. Third baseman Duffy still on the infield dirt. He makes the catch for out number 3. Side retired. We're through 4 innings. 7, 8, 9 hitters do it for the Rangers. They lead at 1-0. Robinson Chirinos grounded out his first time up. Yency Almonte's still out there. Tyler Kinley and James Pazos both warming up in the Rockies bullpen. But I think they would like to see Yency Almonte go as many innings as he can here. First pitch is taken for a strike. 0-1. You can see double barrel action in the Rockies pen. That's the lefty Pazos and the righty Kinley. Must see Kinley. He's had a couple straight appearances now of 3 or more strikeouts. There's a strike, and it's 0-2 now on Chirinos, the catcher, the veteran catcher for the Rangers. And Jeff Hoffman started the year out of the long relief role. He was slotted into the rotation after Kyle Freeland was placed on the injured list. There's a swing and a high fly ball to left, and that one's deep. It's hooking down the line, and it's gone. Absolute moonshot for Robinson Chirinos, his second home run of the year. And now it is 2-0 Rangers, and he continues that really hot streak to start the year. We'll take a look at that one again. On the show track, 111.5 mile per hour exit velocity. That's got to be one of the heftiest, hardest hit balls this year. 461 feet projected distance and a 30.98 degree launch angle.
Now batting.
I'll bring up Rougned Odor, who swings and fouls one the other way. So 2-0 Rangers now. Odor drew a walk in his first plate appearance. Not easy to walk him. This .297 on base percentage on the year. That's in there for a strike. Quickly 0-2 on Odor. That swung on and fouled back, and we'll do it again. Odor has a lot of pop in his bat, but has not been able to be a consistent producer. Really rough defense at times, too. There's a swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. That's out number 1.
pitcher, Kluber.
I'll bring up Corey Kluber. Bunted into a double play his last time up. First pitch is taken for a strike. Rockies offense will be playing from behind once more today. Swing and a miss, quickly 0-2 on Kluber.
0-2.
And the 0-2 offering is also swung on and missed, got him to chase a pitch low and away. Second out of the inning for Yency Almonte. Elvis Andrus, the leadoff batter, will bat as the lineup turns around for the Rangers. Almonte's first pitch is swung on and fouled the other way. A couple hits already today for Andrus. Double and a single halfway to the cycle. Also has a run scored in this one. Almonte will be trying to prevent him from getting that third hit of the day. The pitch is down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Desmond's camping under it, and he makes the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Robinson Chirinos, not Elvis Andrus. Robinson Chirinos, the big fly, makes it 2-0 Rangers going to the bottom of the 5th. Manager Bud Black talking it over with pitching coach Steve Foster as they are going to have to figure out what to do with the bullpen the rest of this game. Ryan McMahon struck out his first time up. He leads off the bottom of the 5th. John Gray started and had to lead the game after being hit by a comebacker in the groin. Didn't look like he was favoring anything when he walked off, so we'll hope this is just a precautionary move and that Gray will be able to make his next start, but we shall see. Rockies already down 1 starting pitcher after Kyle Freeland had to leave his first start of the year after a comebacker broke his cheek. That was pitch number 69 of the day from Kluber. Here comes number 70 to McMahon, and 0-1 is taken low and away. Ryan McMahon, really good series against San Diego. Multi-hit games in every game of that series. 1-1 pitch is taken outside.
That's the ball.
3 home runs on the year now for McMahon. 2 3-run shots and 1 2-run shot. Two-1 from Kluber is swung on and pulled foul down the right field line towards the seats. Rockies hoping to get into that bullpen for the Rangers. It looks like it will happen sooner rather than later as Kluber throws pitch number 73. It's swung on and missed. And McMahon strikes out for the second time today. That's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Foul tipped it into the glove of Chirinos, it looks like. And Ian Desmond will be the batter. There's a strike on the inside corner. Desmond grounded out his first time up, got a couple of doubles in the last game of the series against San Diego. 0-1 pitch from Kluber to Desmond is swung on and lifted in the air towards right center field. On the run is the right fielder Solak, and he gets there to make the catch in front of the track. That's out number 2 as Kluber is now at 75 pitches.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Drew.
I'll bring up Drew Butera. Grounded out his first time up. That was in the second inning. Butera 1 for 8 to start the year. Also a hit by pitch mixed in there. First pitch from Kluber is a check swing and a pitch outside, and he did not go. Butera 3 for 14 in his career against Kluber. Guarantee you a lot of hitters have similar numbers against the former Cy Young winner. 1-0 pitch is a check swing and a pitch outside, and he did not go. 2-0 the count. Butera able to hold up on a few close calls. 2-0 pitch now. Butera is going to swing and pop one into right field. Over is Solak. Camps under it, makes the catch. That's a quick inning for Kluber. We're through 5. It's 2-0 Rangers. Sixth inning, Matt Duffy will lead things off. 1 for 2 with an RBI single. 8 for 24 on the year. Yency Almonte is still out there for his third inning of work. Second full inning. First pitch is taken low. 93-mile-an-hour fastball from Yency Almonte. 1-0 pitch coming. And that is taken outside with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. 2-0. Matt Duffy leading off this top of the 6th. 2-0 pitch is a check swing and a pitch outside, and he did not go. 3-0 now on Duffy with Joey Gallo and his powerful bat waiting on deck. Here's a 3-0, and it's in there for a strike. Rockies looking to get that offense going. Have not been shut out yet this year. 3-1 pitch coming to Duffy. And that's taken high and tight, ball 4. A leadoff walk in this 6th for Matt Duffy. That'll put a base runner on for Joey Gallo.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Gallo drew a walk in the first inning. First pitch from Almonte is taken low.
Count 1-0.
Swung on and fouled back. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's inside and hits Gallo on the knee. And first 2 base runners will be on here in the 6th for the Rangers. A walk and a hit by pitch. It's going to sting for a while for Gallo. We'll bring up Nick Solak. 0 for 2 strikeout into lineout. As Yency Almonte will try to work out of trouble with the first 2 base runners on. Righty on righty matchup. First pitch is taken low and away. Nick Solak, you saw his batting average, the .230 range. Better with runners in scoring position, though all those numbers are still very small samples this time of year. That one's way outside. 2-0 now as Almonte struggling with his command. Swing and a miss. Big swing there by Solak, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch is outside. 3 balls and a strike. Danny Santana waiting on deck. Almonte is a pitch away from loading the bases now. Pitch number 30 on the day for Yency. Comes a 3-1, and it's in there for a strike. Count goes full. Okay. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He got him to chase a pitch out of the zone. That would have been ball 4. Instead, it's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
That'll bring up Danny Santana now with 1 out. 2 runners still on base. First pitch is a strike at the knees on the outside corner. Santana 0 for 2 fly out and a ground out. Had a really good year last year with the Rangers. That's a check swing and a pitch high. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Swung on and pulled foul. Santana last year hitting .283. Not on base a whole lot. Walked under 5% of the time, but did slug .534. 28 home runs. Strike 3 called to get him on strikes. That's out number 2. 2020 year for Santana, 28 home runs, 21 stolen bases. Really a breakout year. First time, well, he had stolen 20 bases before, but first time he ever hit even close to 28 home runs. Previous career high was 7 in his major league debut with the Twins in 2014. Ronald Guzman takes first pitch inside for a ball. He's 0 for 2 today, a strikeout and a flyout. One 0 pitch is outside, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
To a pitch, swung on and pulled foul to the seats. Not much of a chance for Blackman on that one, though he gave it his best effort to take a look at where it landed. Comes at 2-1 now to Guzman. That's high, 3-1. Robinson Chirinos waiting on deck. He hit a big fly off Almonte his last time up. So he pitched number 40 on the day now for Almonte. The 3-1 is swung on and grounded foul. Full count now on Guzman. 3-2 swung on and grounded towards second base. McMahon up with the ball, throws to first, and that will retire the side. Yancy Almonte works out of a lot of trouble here in this 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Rangers lead at 2-0. 9-1 two-hitters due up for the Rockies.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Raimel Tapia will pinch hit for Yancy Almonte. Leading off this bottom of the 6th inning. Tapia with .286. All of his appearances have come as a pinch hitter this year. First pitch from Kluber is taken for a strike at the knees. Again, Kluber would be in line for his win. This would be career win number 100 for Kluber. If he holds on in this one, Rockies offense trying to say something about that. The 1 pitch to Tapia is taken down and in. 1-1 pitch.
nope,
It's taken low. Two-1. Swung on and lined into the glove of the third baseman Duffy for out number 1. Wanted to talk a little bit about Raimel Tapia. Article in the Denver Post a few days ago now from Kyle Newman about what Tapia is doing during this time of COVID-19. We talked about Daniel Murphy a couple broadcasts ago with that donation he made for minor league players. David Dahl bats, takes a pitch inside. Tapia, born in the Dominican Republic, and he is organizing a drive for food and supplies in his hometown of San Pedro de Macorís in the DR to help with the coronavirus. Toiletries, surgical masks, gloves, and more necessities. Tapia distributed the food and supplies to approximately 150 families in the city as Dahl fouls one the other way. Tapia, 26 years old. Tapia said, quote, he was just unable to just sit at home and do nothing while knowing that others within the community were in dire straits and unable to feed themselves. He also said he feels he had a moral obligation to step up somehow given his position as a professional player for the Rockies. Dahl, check swing goes too far, and that's out number 2. I'll bring up Trevor Story, last hope for the Rockies in the bottom of the 6th. He's 0 for 2 today, a strikeout and a ground out. First pitch to Story is swung on and grounded off the glove of the first baseman Guzman. Throws to first, and Kluber is there, and they get him. That will retire the side. We're through 6 innings, 4-2-0. Rangers on 4 hits and 2 hits for the Rockies. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for Texas.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
Must-see Kinley. Tyler Kinley takes over on the mound. 5 2/3 innings, 11 strikeouts, no walks. Barely given up a hit to a lefty. No hits against righties. He is looking really good to start this year. First batter he faces is Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 2 homered back in the 5th inning off Yancy Almonte. 14 for 29 start to the year for Chirinos. That's a .483 batting average. And Kinley will try to prevent him from getting on base this time. Lower that batting average a little bit. First pitch, swing and a miss. We've seen a ton of swings and misses from Kinley to start this season. Waiver claim from the Marlins. Only thing Kinley needed to work on was walking fewer batters. He always had the strikeout ability, and so far this year, again, you see 11 strikeouts, no walks, and just a little over 5 innings. Really good numbers for Kinley. That's a strike, and it's quickly 0-2 on Chirinos. And here comes an 0-2. That's taken low with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. One, two, swung on and fouled at the plate. One, two, swung on and chapped foul again. I want to give a shout out to my Purple Row colleagues who have been helping out with the simulation. Of course, Sam Bradfield, Adam Peterson have been writing recaps and game threads. 1-2 pitch from Kinley is taken low. Also, AJ Hendrickson, thank you for writing some of these game threads and recaps. And a couple of our newest writers, Joel Milholm as well, getting in on that. And a couple of our newest writers I want to thank are Samantha Burge and Chet Gutwein. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. To all of you, thank you for helping be a part of this experience. Ground ball to third. Arenado's got it. Has a lot of time to throw out Chirinos. That's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman,
Rougned Odor will be the batter here, and already the 7th inning. James Pazos, the lefty, is joined by Carlos Estevez, the righty, in the Rockies bullpen. Rougned Odor will be the batter. Drew a walk, and that's not easy to do, walk Odor. But he walked against Gray his first time up. Pitch from Kinley is taken for a strike. You can see Estevez and Pazos. Well, the final 4 revealed today of Rockies Madness, and the 3rd place in championship games coming Thursday and Friday. Get ready for those on PurpleRow.com.
1-0.
A lot of upsets in there, especially Nolan Arenado losing to Troy Tulowitzki in the voting. Odor is hit by a pitch. We haven't seen any walks this year from Kinley. That's the first hit by pitch. That'll bring up Corey Kluber. Bunt grounded into a double play and struck out on 3 pitches, so not the stellar day at the plate for Corey Kluber. First pitch, bunt situation. That's bunted towards first base. Murphy thinks about throwing to second. Will tag the runner Kluber, and that's out number 2. Advancing over to second base on the sacrifice 3 unassisted is Rougned Odor. Seen a lot of interesting plays down there at first base on bunts from Daniel Murphy. Electing to get the sure-out this time. Elvis Andrus, 2 for 3 double, single and a run scored on his day. Last time the Rockies played the Rangers, remember some unfortunate ball games back in 2018. Jose Trevino had a walk-off in, I believe that was one of his first games of his career against the Rockies. It's a pitch low. And that's swung on and missed for strike 2. Must see Kinley trying to collect his first strikeout of the day. Trevino only got 8 plate appearances in that season, one of which was a walk-off against the Rockies. That one's way inside. Count evens at 2. Two-two pitch from Kinley is taken just about outside with a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Matt Duffy waiting on deck. Should Andrus keep things going? Here's another 3-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded. Diving stop at second by McMahon. From his knees, throws and got him. Nice play by Ryan McMahon, and that'll retire the side. Let's take a look at that one more time. 7th inning stretch. Maybe that will be some injection of life into the Rockies. Let's see if they can get the offense going. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the Rockies here in the bottom of the 7th. Corey Kluber still on the hill at 88 pitches now. Charlie Blackmon 0 for 2, strikeout and a lineout on the day. It's 2-0 Rangers. Rockies need to get some offense going. They have not yet been shut out this year. Hopefully we'll keep it that way. And there's a ground ball hit towards third base. It's Duffy making the play with the shift on. Normal shortstop position. That's out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Not what the Rockies need against Kluber. I'll bring up Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2. He doubled in the 2nd inning of this ball game. Really good start to the year for Arenado. First pitch from Kluber is swung on and lined right into the glove of the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. So 2 pitches, 2 outs, and the Rockies need to... Daniel Murphy needs to be taking a pitch or 2 here, because might be buying Corey Kluber in 8th inning with these quick outs. Murphy had a walk in the 2nd inning of this ball game. You can see hitting .205 on the year, a .311 on base percentage. Nothing Rangers. Pitch number 91 from Kluber to Murphy. That swung on and grounded foul the other way. Kluber going for win number 100 in his career. Pitch to Murphy is swung on and lifted in the air to right. Over on this one is Solak. He camps under it, makes the catch. That is a very quick inning for Corey Kluber. We're through 7, 2-0 Rangers. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for Texas.
Your attention, please.
Carlos Estevez takes over on the hill, 6 1/3 innings on the year. This will be his 8th game. He's pitched the most games of any Rockies reliever. 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, ERA down to 4.26. The ERA was very high very early for Estevez. He's quickly dwindled that down with each successive appearance. First batter he faces is Matt Duffy. First pitch is taken for a strike at the knees. And the 0-1 offering is swung on and chopped foul. Gets him to chase one out of the zone. It's 0-2 quickly now on Duffy. Rockies offense will try to get things going in the bottom of the 8th, hoping to prevent Corey Kluber from achieving his 100th Major League victory. There's a swing and a miss. Estevez gets Duffy on strikes, and that is out number 1. 3-pitch strikeout for Estevez.
Joey Gallo.
That'll bring up Joey Gallo. First pitch from Estevez is swung on and missed with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Good stuff today for Estevez. Saw Kinley work a scoreless 7th inning. No strikeouts, though. A swing and a miss. 100 miles per hour by Gallo. Heats. This is power against power right here. 0-2 quickly on Gallo. Oh, 2 inside, ball 1. Jake McGee and James Pazos, a couple of lefties warming up in the Rockies bullpen. One 2 pitch is just a bit inside. Count evens at 2. Two from Estevez into his motion. The windup and the pitch is just a bit outside. Full count now on Gallo with Nick Solak waiting on deck. Ninth pitch of the inning from Estevez is swung on and fouled away, and we'll do it again. Rockies have not been shut out yet this year, trying to prevent that today. 2-0 Rangers, and swing and a miss. He got him on strike. Second strikeout. And 2 batters faced for Estevez.
Number 15, Nick Solak.
We'll bring up Nick Solak with 2 outs here in the 8th. First pitch is taken for a strike. Solak 0 for 3 on the day, 3 for 14 on the season. Getting the start in right field today. A 1. That's taken high at 98.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss for strike 2. Really tied up Solak inside there with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And a 1-2 pitch from Estevez, who has struck out the first 2 batters he faced in this inning. Swung on and grounded towards third base. Arenado cuts it off, throws to first, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Rockies offense looking to get some work done. They have McMahon, Desmond, and Butera due up. Ryan McMahon leads off this bottom of the 8th inning against Corey Kluber. 0 for 2 today with a couple of strikeouts. Kluber at 92 pitches, trying to get his 100th Major League victory with a win today. First pitch to McMahon is swung on and grounded to first base. Dropped by Guzman, throws to first, and there in time to make the play is Kluber. Another quick out for Kluber. Just needed a handful of pitches to get through that 7th inning. Now a first pitch out, and McMahon grounds out. We'll bring up Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 fly out and a ground out today. First pitch from Kluber is chopped foul. Desmond 1 for 11 in his career against Kluber. Desmond, a former member of these Texas Rangers. This is Kluber's first year with them. 0-1 is swung on and chopped foul, and it's quickly 0-2 on Desmond as Kluber seems to be getting stronger as this one wears on. Here comes an 0-2, and that one's high.
I got to count 1-2.
Desmond, the center fielder for the Rangers in 2016. 1-2 pitch from Kluber is taken away.
We're going to count 2-2.
And here comes a 2-2. Swung on and fouled the other way. We'll do it again. Not sure if they'll want Kluber to go much over 100 pitches coming off that injury-shortened season. There's a swing and a foul the other way. Next pitch will be number 100 of the day for Kluber. Really struggled with some efficiency early on in this game, but has really settled in and gotten a lot of quick outs lately. That one's low and away. Count goes full on Desmond. Nice plate appearance worked by him with Drew Butero waiting on deck. Kluber into his motion, the windup and the 3-2 pitch is swung on and yanked towards left field. Going back on this one is Gallo, and he'll make the catch reaching up in front of the track. That is out number 2. 65 of 101 pitches for strikes from Kluber today. Desmond hit that one hard, but Gallo was able to go back there and make the reaching catch. That will bring up Drew Butero with 2 outs in the 8th. And Corey Kluber in line for his 100th Major League victory. Shakes off a couple signs from Chirinos, and his first pitch to Butera is taken low. Butera now 3 for 15 in his career off of Kluber. Butera, former member of the Kansas City Royals, saw Kluber when he was a member of the Cleveland Indians. 1-0 pitch from Kluber to Butera is taken for a strike in the upper regions of the zone. Butera will go for a walk. Maul that one over. 103 pitches now for Kluber. The 1-1 offering, the windup is coming and the pitch. It's taken down and in 2-1. Really excellent pitching performance today for Corey Kluber. John Gray, his counterpart, having to leave the game early after being hit by a comebacker in the groin. That swung on and fouled towards the seats, and count evens at 2 on Butera. Gray was able to walk off under his own power, not really favoring anything, so hopefully just a precautionary move. 2-2 pitch is swung on and grounded foul. So Butera stays alive against Kluber. One more time, a 2-2 pitch is just a bit inside, and the count goes full. Pitcher spot will be waiting on deck. We'll see. We've seen Chris Owings quite a bit pinch hit. Raimel Tapia has already been used. Sam Hilliard only gotten 1 plate appearance on the year. Garrett Hampson also on the bench. 3-2 is swung on and fouled away. Dom Nunez, the backup catcher. Don't think Bud Black would want to use him. Already down 2 catchers are the Rockies. 3-2 pitch is swung on and fouled out of play. Just getting a piece of that one is Butera. This will be at least a 9-pitch plate appearance for him. As if nothing else, he is at least bringing up that pitch count of Kluber, who's at 109 now in the bottom of the 8th. It's really stifled the Rockies' offense today. 3-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to shallow right field, coming in and making the catch is Solak, and that'll retire the side. 8 strong innings for Corey Kluber. We go to the 9th. Santana, Guzman, Chirinos due up for the Rangers. They lead at 2-0. Bud Black on to make a double switch. James Pazos, new pitcher for the Rockies. 4 2/3 innings on the year, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. Looked better against lefties than he has righties.
Now playing lefty and batting 9, number 12.
Chris Owings is in the game in left field, so he'll be in the number 9 spot in the order. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th. And the pitcher spot will be in the 7th spot in the order. First pitch check swing, and just able to hold up in time is Danny Santana. It's ball 1. 2-0 Rangers. Corey Kluber is over 100 pitches, now at 110. Looking for his 100th Major League victory. He has a 2-0 lead. James Pazos getting ready to deliver a 1-0 to Santana, and it swung on and chopped foul at the plate. Mentioned Santana's career year last year for the Rangers. Did have a batting average on balls in play up over 350, which was higher than it had been his previous few seasons. But you don't just go from 7 home runs to 28 home runs as a new career high without making some appreciable changes. There's a swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. That is out number 1 for Pazos here in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Now bring up Ronald Guzman as Pazos tries to have a quick inning and send it to the bottom of the 9th, where the Rockies will try to score a couple runs. Rangers lead at 2-0. Rockies have yet to be shut out on the young season. First pitch to Ronald Guzman is taken low. Guzman 0 for 3 on the day. .1-0 from Pazos is taken low, 2-0. Padres now in Atlanta. They lost 4-0 today. Cole Hamels got the start in the win, and Nelson Lamet the loss for San Diego. Cole Hamels in his first year with the Atlanta Braves spent some time with these Rangers. It was a complete game shutout for Hamels, actually. 9 innings, only 3 hits, and 10 strikeouts. Pazos getting ready to deliver a 3-0 pitch to Ronald Guzman. And it's taken for a strike on the outer part of the outside corner. That one's low, and ball 4. Guzman draws the walk. So 1-out base runner for Texas. And Robinson Chirinos will be the batter against Pazos. 1 for 3, solo home run in the 5th inning. A really big fly off of his bat against the NC Almonte. He continues that hitting streak to start the season. Ground ball, that's going to get into right field, a base hit. Couple runners and on now for the Rangers with 1 out.
Next for the Rangers, the second baseman.
We'll bring up Rougned Odor. And after him, it would be Corey Kluber in the pitcher spot. We'll see if he's able to take that plate appearance for himself. He certainly pitched 8 strong innings, but might not want him to go too much longer out there. Up over 110 pitches. First pitch strike to Odor. Hit by a pitch and a walk in this game, so Odor's got that on-base percentage up to .308. Doesn't walk very much at all. Pazos takes a look at second, delivers a pitch, and that's low and away to Odor. Again, Corey Kluber in line for that 100th Major League victory today. It's the big story in this one. Rockies, for their part, will be trying to prevent getting shut out for the first time this year. Pitch outside to Odor, 2-1 the count. And 2-1 pitch from Pazos is taken for a strike. Count evens at 2. Two-two pitch to Odor is taken low. Pitcher spot, Corey Kluber waiting on deck. We'll see if he's in bat for himself. We saw it a few days ago in a similar situation with Clayton Kershaw. And Dave Roberts gave him the opportunity to bat for himself in the 9th. He ended up getting a few hits in that ball game. Then he started the 9th. It's a swing and a miss. Pazos gets Odor to chase one out of the zone. That's out number 2. We'll see who takes the plate appearance now. It'll be a pinch hitter. Hunter Cole will pinch hit for the Rangers. So he's off to a nice start to the year. .370 with a home run and very small plate appearance action. But that'll be the end of the day for Corey Kluber. 8 strong innings. No runs allowed. The switch to Cole is taken inside of the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Cole, the pinch hitter. Corey Kluber in line for that 100th career victory. 8 strong, scoreless innings. The pitch is swung on and fouled out of play. One. Check swing and a pitch low. He did not go. 2-1 the count. Pazos takes a peek at second base, delivers a 2-1. That one's low, 3 balls and a strike, with Elvis Andrus waiting on deck. Here comes a 3-1 from Pazos, and that's swung on and missed. Full count now. Swung on and lifted in the air to shallow right field, coming in hard is Blackman. He'll get there, and that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Owings-Dahl's story due up for the Rockies. They trail at 2-0, trying to not get shut out for the first time this year. Jose Leclerc, very good pitcher for the Rangers. He's their closer. He's off to a bit of a rough start to this year. 2 2/3 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. His ERA is at 6.75. Giving up a decent amount of hits. First batter he will face is Chris Owings, who came in on the double switch. Owings off to a good start in his brief offensive appearances, hitting .500. First pitch is swung on and lifted towards right field, long run. And making the catch just in front of the wall in foul territory is Solak for out number 1. 1 pitch and 1 out. Corey Kluber, 110 pitches today, 8 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, no runs. He's in line for his 100th Major League victory, a very important milestone for him. David Dahl will be the batter as the lineup turns around for the Rockies against Leclerc. First pitch is taken low with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Dahl 1 for 3 infield single in his first plate appearance of this ball game. And here comes a 1-0. That's swung on and grounded up the middle into center field, a base hit. So now the Rockies will bring the tying run to the plate, just their 3rd hit of the ball game. And they'll try to get something going here in the bottom of the 9th. Multi-hit game for David Dahl. Trevor Story, the batter, 0 for 3 in this one. Hit his first home run of the season in Sunday's game against San Diego, as Dinger really encourages the crowd to make some noise for these Rockies, who bring a tying run to the plate here in the bottom of the 9th. 2-0 Rangers lead it. Corey Kluber in line for that 100th Major League victory. Rockies trying to say something about that. Leclerc's first pitch to Story is taken inside. Comes a 1-0. It's way inside. 100-mile-an-hour fastball misses. 2-0 now on Story. The Rockies were down 3-0 and scored 10 unanswered runs in that game against the Padres on Sunday. Just need a few here. Way outside to Story. 3 balls, no strikes, with Charlie Blackman waiting on deck. 3-0 is going to be a strike at the top of the zone. 3-1 now on Story. One pitch. Strike called on the inside part of the inside corner. Story was ready to drop the bat and head down to first base, but he'll be called back. It's 3-2 now. Story's going to have to be swinging now. The 3-2 is swung on and fouled. Back to the screen. We'll do it again. Leclerc into his motion. The pitch on 3-2 is swung on and grounded foul the other way. Story will do it again. An out single for David Dahl. Swing and a miss, and Story goes down on strikes. That's out number 2. Rockies down to their final out. And Charlie Blackmon will be the batter. Rockies have not yet been shut out on this season. David Dahl on first base after his one-out single. He's there with 2 outs. Charlie Blackmon, the batter. First pitch. It's taken inside, ball 1. Blackmon 0 for 3 on the day. He does represent still the potential tying run for the Rockies. Corey Kluber in line for that 100th Major League win. 1-0 pitch is taken for a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Now the Rockies are down to their final strike in this one. Comes the 1-2. And swung on and pulled foul. Blackmon stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Low. Count evens at 2. Rockies on life support here in the bottom of the 9th. 2-2 count on Blackmon. Strike away from the final out of this ball game. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled the other way. We'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Swung on and fouled away. Blackmon staying alive. Leclerc delivers a 2-2 pitch, and it's swung on and missed. He got him on strikes, and that is the ball game. Rockies get shut out for the first time this year. Corey Kluber wins his 100th Major League game, most of those coming with the Cleveland Indians, and a big one today with the Texas Rangers. 8 strong scoreless innings against the Rockies. 2-0 the final. Here at Coors Field. Kluber undoubtedly in line for Player of the Game honors. Rockies will look to come back tomorrow and try to split this series, this quick 2-game series in Texas, against Texas and Colorado. Gray gets the loss. He's down to 1-2. He had to leave this game due to an injury he sustained when a line drive came back and hit him in the groin. Corey Kluber is your Player of the Game. 8 innings pitched, 2 hits, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, no runs. John Gray goes 3 2/3 before leaving. 2 strikeouts, 3 hits, 2 walks, 1 earned run. Jose Leclerc gets the save, 2 strikeouts and a hit in his 1 inning of work. Nolan Arenado continues hitting streak, has a double in this one. Just 3 hits for the Rockies today, a couple of those for David Dahl. Robinson Chirinos hits a home run and continues his hitting streak. And that is all for today. And the Rockies lose to the Rangers, getting shut out for the first time this year, 2-0. Really good game for Corey Kluber, who gets his 100th Major League victory. All right, we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.